Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Taskmaster. In fact, it's time to talk about the season finale, the grand finale of Series 14 of Taskmaster, and it's been an awesome series so far. Really great contestants, some really memorable tasks, and it's going to be a shame to see this series go. I only knew two of the contestants going in, but I've become really big fans of the new faces to me. Fern and John and Munya, they've all been great. I feel like I know Dara and Sarah Millican much better than I did prior to this series. And yeah, there's another dry spell of original Taskmaster ahead of me, which always sucks, but I'm going to fill that dry spell with Season 3 of Taskmaster New Zealand and whatever else you guys want to see me react to. And don't worry, I will be reacting to New Year's Treat when it comes out as well, so there's that to look forward to. But let's not jump the gun. We still have one final episode here, and at the moment, I believe Dara's in the lead by about half a dozen points. I think only Sarah's really within striking distance, but who knows? Who knows? Weirder things have happened over the course of 14 seasons. Munya, I believe, is in last place, but we'll see how it all shakes out in this one. Should be fun. Maybe we'll get one more team task before it's all over. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a tiebreak or something to finish the series. I'm ready to jump into it. I hope you guys are too. This is the grand finale of Series 14 of Taskmaster. Still some clips from this intro that we haven't seen yet. Did I meet these potatoes before?
Welcome to the Series 14 Taskmaster Grand Final! What a cast, what memories. In many ways, I'm sad to see them go. But if this being over means there's half a chance that I'll stop singing me from Brady in my head all day, every day, then good riddance to all of them! Become Taskmaster Champion and realise in that moment that, like the trophy they hold, the victory is truly hollow. Dara Briain! Fern Brady!
Oh, she's even got the opera gloves on. John's got his formal sweater.
You flashy little giblet.
Nice one, you big manatee in a suit or something. It's the last prize task of the series, and you've asked them to bring in...
Wow, we skipped right over banter.
The Taskmaster would most like to own. At the end of the episode, the winner will probably have to hand over all the things to Greg, because he'll want to own them. And let's face it, who's going to argue with this thing?
You have power, you have money. But what you don't have that I do have is likability. I brought in a book
interesting tactic.
The science of likability.
It's like she wants to lose.
I've brought you magical tarot cards.
Here are the tarot cards.
Okay.
So this wasn't even what I was going to bring in. I was going to bring you in this spray that turns your hair brown. Then...
I mean, so far it's been a very unsettling round.
And then I did a reading. The first picture, 5 people battling it out with sticks. That's all. I mean, do I even need to say anything? Who do you think that is in the final card? I'm not making it up. This came up when I did a reading asking about
Yes, Fern, I just don't know what the significance of it is.
I have brought in a mould of my face.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think I need to hear much more.
You wear this around your neck, feel instantly calm.
I'm sorry, I'm wearing that around my neck. Munya, I don't want it.
It is an actual asteroid.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah. It's called 4901 Briain, and it orbits outside of Mars, but before Jupiter, and it's on the NASA register.
It's in the belt.
Of names of asteroids.
Tycho Corp has spun it up to 1/3 gravity.
Look, the danger with having an asteroid is that it could get bounced out of its orbit and kill us all. That's just like the vague downside. But man, the press in the build-up to that would be amazing.
If you had your Munya necklace on, you wouldn't feel any panic.
I feel a different kind of panic.
Not if you were likeable at the time. And you wouldn't mind dying.
If you had your tarot cards, you would know it was coming.
I haven't seen mine yet.
How awesome is this cast?
John,
Do you own a fridge?
I'm not being arrogant.
I have 4
3
fridges.
fridges.
Okay.
What magnets have you got?
That's a good question.
Go on, John,
Stainless
I
steel
haven't got any fridge
fridges don't
magnets.
take magnets.
Jet from Gladiators.
Yes, he has.
Oh,
Jet
no,
and a fridge magnet.
hang on. That is very clever, actually, John. I'm a big fan of Jet. If you're watching, all the best. I'm perfectly likeable. I don't want that mask. That's nonsense. 1 point for those 3 people.
Oh. Ooh, smackdown.
Dara, 2 points and 3 points.
Wow.
Well, I'm not going to give him 5 points for a fridge magnet.
Wow. We're in that kind of mood to start an episode.
On their very first day in the house.
Oh. Why does that matter? What day we gave it? Unless it's something they've had to do every day since.
What am I looking for here?
Look at the front of the table.
What's the task, Alex? I don't know.
Order 3 things for your final task.
The thing is, I could order something that could be completely useless.
Yeah, so don't order that.
I need like a, I need a Swiss Army knife.
Ooh, shit!
A big bag.
Just
of
3
potatoes.
random things.
Chocolate. What size of chocolate? I don't know what the special size, like A4, is that?
An A4 size job.
Hand labour, I mean cheap labour.
You want me to rent a person?
Somebody nice.
Rented nice person.
25 seconds.
Get me a lamp, magic lamp.
A magic lamp.
It was the first thing they did in the series, and it will be the last thing they do in the series too. So keep that in the back of your mind.
That's fun. So does that mean we're doing it for the final task of the show? Or the last task at the house? Oh, I saw a lock on scissors.
Hello, Fern.
Oh, Fern looks like she needs to pee.
Eat the grape.
Eat the grape.
You must not damage the caravan or climb out the window.
Oh, there it is off on the plinth, on the pedestal outside. This is basically an escape room.
Where is the grape? Oh, there's grapes over there.
Oh yeah. You could go and eat one of them.
There could, of course,
Well,
also.
how?
Are those real grapes or are those artificial grapes? No. Is there a grape in the caravan?
It's an escape room with grapes, or an escape room.
Where is the grape? Oh, you've locked it, haven't you? You horrible man. So I need 2 keys.
Oh yeah, the scissors.
They're locked.
Why are you being so annoying?
What does the score 50 for a prize mean?
Yes. Rocky.
Too weak.
Oh. Who
Regret
needs a
calling
key?
it weak.
Score 50 for a
Dart.
prize.
You good at darts?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a downward dartboard. Okay, gotcha.
Double 20.
Let's put Zimbabwean darts on the map and play my way, yeah?
All right.
Yeah!
50. I'll go and get your prize.
They're not real.
Alex,
No.
Grapes of Wrath. So I need to find a book. Key.
Fucking Christ.
What's in the box?
Chickpeas. Yes! Yes!
Hello, Munya. John, have you eaten a grape?
Huh? What the hell? That's fake! Wait, that, yes.
Yeah. Oh, is there? Okay, there's a real one under there. Okay.
What are you doing?
You think it's mislabeled?
No, John. John.
So just tell
John!
me what you're looking for.
Great.
Fingers crossed.
What? John! Oh dear God, John.
Where's the grape?
John! John! John!
Eat the grape. Oh. There's no way that was there earlier. Huh?
Oh, John.
You're quite different men. He'll make something up like Zimbabwean darts. Obviously, absolute horseshit.
Yes, but the use of the string was clever, wasn't it?
Of course, very
Lovely.
clever.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I don't know that he's the best ambassador for Zimbabwe. Did we just witness you looking for a grape in a can of chickpeas?
Never trust the label on Taskmaster.
Yeah, it's true. That's a very good point.
Oh, my goodness. I am going to miss this cast.
What if I gnaw through the string?
Swear, Josh. Oh, buggeration. That would have been really good.
You've just said buggeration as well, so it'd be good if you put another coin back in it. You're on 52, well done.
Thank you.
Here's your prize.
They're not real grapes.
Oh, no.
Oh, I found a key. It is. Oh, and there's a grape.
Oh! Oh! Hidden in the book.
I've stopped the clock.
Thanks.
I'm not sure that they were faster, though. The boys seem to be churning out the pace.
I'm opening chickpeas.
I don't really like escape rooms. We just chat for a while and then they let us out.
And people do that for fun.
Yeah.
Sarah's the quickest so far, 6 minutes 10. Fern, 10:44. Munya, 11:05. John, 20 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh. Okay, the ladies are in the lead. How quickly does Dara find this?
Grapes of wrath.
What we found there?
Great. There's a key in the grapes of wrath.
Ah.
Oh, hang on.
Hi, Dara.
Hiya. There's a grape over there.
2 minutes.
A grape. Thanks, Dara.
Bye-bye.
See, Dara just... I hope he wins the series. He deserves.
I mean, I felt like I've just witnessed a special forces mission.
Yeah?
I felt like he was here and he pulled my trousers down his house. I'm like,
Just very clever man.
Well, the book had the word grapes on the side.
yeah, there were clues. Yeah.
Dara wins 4 minutes 36 and 5
Okay.
points.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no. Sculpt your team.
Best sculpture wins.
Only one person may look at the clay and that person may not touch the clay.
Sculpt the
It's
team.
like a Lionel Richie thing, isn't it?
What?
Basically.
He comes up with a lot of the tasks.
What?
Is it clay?
Oh,
Yeah, it's just clay.
it's multicolored, though.
Yeah, like, all, you know, different colours. I reckon that's you. That's your head, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, that's done.
Do you have green hair?
What do you mean to have green hair? You
I
leave
don't
me
know.
all dicky.
What colour's your hair?
Sort of balayage.
A frick balayage.
Right, so this is your hair. You know where you put the other one?
Yeah.
You put the other one where eyes go.
Why on earth did they select John to do the explaining?
What colour are your eyes, Dara?
The blue.
You got Sinatra blue.
Oh, shut up.
Down, down, down.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think Munya and Sarah are going to do all right here.
Okay.
Put that
I've got
down.
an eye for you. I've got an eye for you.
Oh no!
There's one there. Yeah, just put it wherever. Okay.
Just put it wherever.
And
Oh dear God. Why would you have John do the explaining?
I have to say, I think the team of three are at a bit of a disadvantage here.
No, that's fair.
Fair
and then you was throwing out these ballywagwan colours and whatnot, and I was thinking, what on earth is
You
this?
could have just looked with your eyes at me hair.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So what are they going to do with this final task that involves the 3 things they ordered on day 1?
It's a team of 2.
It's not bad.
The Sarah's
thing I
good.
want to know is
Munya's a
why
mess.
is Munya so sad? Presumably you've just been knocked out of a Zimbabwe darts final. They've captured your skull.
Well, do you want to compare that to something?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know who's who?
Actually, yes. Top left is Dara.
It's very accurate if the real John had run into a wall. So the team of 2 get 5 points straight away.
The team of 2 get 5 points each.
Okay.
I do think there's a disadvantage to having 2 hands. All right, 3 points for the team of 3.
3 points.
All right.
A long time ago, they all chose 3 items for this final task. So let's see what they're for.
Okay, so this is in the house. What do we have? A4 chocolate. I'd like A4 chocolate. Or as we call it here, letter size.
Hello, Fern.
Hiya.
Do you remember these things?
Wait, did I meet these potatoes before?
Throw one of your objects over the caravan.
Then completely cover one of your items with one of your other items.
Okay.
And put the covered item on the wooden barrel without touching that item with your hands.
Okay, Dara's is actually easy because you just
Did I
make
ask for
the
these
helper guy.
potatoes?
You put the
I asked for these pens.
yeah. So you make the helper guy stick the pint in his boiler suit, run over to the wooden barrel, and then you chuck the other pint over the caravan. Dara's got it made.
So I'm just going to launch this.
Okay.
That's
Right,
wrong. Those would have been better to cover, I think.
I'm going to put that in there.
When?
What? Why is that so hard?
I'll tell you what I'll do for you. Boom. Complete immersion.
What? John's such a freaking wild card.
Your burger.
Yes!
I've stopped the clock.
Okay. You know what? Well done, John. Totally left field solution, but
I mean, he could have held that with his hands. It was only the knife that he couldn't touch.
Oh, now, John, a little more complicated. He consumed some of the object because he's a greedy little boy. The thing that he was supposed to get on top of a barrel, he gobbled it.
Yeah, I did.
Your time starts now. Excuse me for a second.
Be careful.
Right, you can move to the barrel. Lovely.
no, Dara, you're doing it wrong, I think.
Nice. Can you hide that inside yourself in some way without touching the item with your hands? I haven't touched you at all.
I think Dara didn't touch the wrong thing. Oh no! Oh no! Sarah!
Both incredibly efficient,
But
basically.
wrong. I think they both get disqualified.
Did every single drop of Dara's pint definitely go over the top of the caravan, or was some of it maybe on top of the caravan?
This sort of thing sometimes happens at this stage of the series.
To be honest, I knew there was people behind the caravan, and I was scared about maiming somebody.
Well, if you want to be the best, you've got to risk maiming people.
Okay, so I guess Dara was okay.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Oh, no.
Fern. Fern doesn't know how to throw things.
So put potatoes on the pens and get the pens onto the wooden barrel.
Well, yeah.
That's mad.
Well, you chose them.
Oh, like this.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I feel like I understand this task and I'm just getting on with it. I'm a bit tired now.
Yeah, yeah.
There's actually like loads left.
Oh.
Like a spade.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, I think the robin went on top of the caravan. Does it matter? He didn't go over it.
Well, you can check the wording.
Throw one of your objects over the caravan. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There.
All right. No, she didn't do the covering completely. I don't think.
Look, it's been pointed out to me that I think in an unusual way before, and I told a few people in my life, this is how I solved the task, how would you solve the task? Everyone said, like, throwing the potatoes over the caravan, but to me, the obvious thing was to let the bird fly.
We've got a picture of the pens at their most covered by potatoes.
Well, you could have bunched up the pens.
If someone went, oh, can you get me a green felt tip pen? You'd go, I can't, they're covered in potatoes.
Can they?
Fern, clearly the slowest, 13 minutes 40. Then we have John, 4 minutes 48. Munya, 2 minutes 18. Sarah, 36 seconds. Dara, 34.1 seconds.
I could see those pens.
But also, she was by far the slowest, so the maximum she can get is 1 point.
Yes. So she's had the right result. Correct. I think Sarah should get 2 points. I think that's fair.
I still got chocolate in my pocket.
3 to John, 4 to Munya, and 5 to Dara Brady.
There it is.
All right. That seems reasonable. Generous to not disqualify anyone.
Raise the curtain and rotate me.
Oh, yeah, this was in the trailer. Rotate me. What on?
Hello, enchanting hula ladies.
Land a balloon nearest the Taskmaster. The closest balloon to the Taskmaster wins, but if you strike the Taskmaster with a balloon, you're disqualified.
Oh, taking turns or just free for all?
Select a balloon.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're trying to jet them.
John Kearns. He's also going long and
Do
straight.
they only get one each?
That's an interesting technique. I'm over here.
Oh!
Genuinely exhilarating.
Hello, Dara.
What? What the hell? Failure to
The
launch.
spectacle.
This game's a lot better than I thought it was.
Oh.
Fuck it. I would say that's definitely in second place. Yeah.
John.
John.
What do you mean put some vim? I'm letting go of a balloon.
Hello.
Oh!
Fern Brady. We have lost.
Didn't even.
Oh, it did.
He's not pretending. That is a wounded man.
So is Fern straight DQ'd, or she just doesn't get any more shots?
We have lost Fern Brady. In this
Okay,
round,
yeah.
you have to release 2 at the same time.
Oh.
Munya's in the lead. Okay,
No.
John, this is your last act in Taskmaster.
Dear God, John.
Okay, then, Dara. Dara, green wins the task!
Wow.
Quite cruel, wasn't it, Fern?
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
No, I don't mean it was cruel for you, because you didn't get the points.
Oh, right.
But in first place, with 20, it's Dara Briain!
Yeah. Dara's won the whole thing. Well, he gets his meteorite cufflinks back.
One of the 5 competitors has finally done enough to be allowed near me for a few sweet seconds.
I have news. For the first time ever in Taskmaster history,
What?
we do not have a loser. In joint 4th. So in a way, we have 2 losers. With 144 points. It's
Fern
Fern,
and
Brady
Munya.
and John Kearns.
Oh! Munya pulled himself out of the cellar.
With 150, a very round number, it's Munya Chawawa. But in second place with 174 points, it's the formidable, the brilliant Sarah Millican. He got a magnificent 184 points in the end.
Our new Taskmaster champion is... Dara O'Brien!
Is that the highest 10 episode point total ever? He's like legitimately proud. He's like... I hope it ends up like one of those living room mantle. Yeah, no, he's genuinely chuffed. I love it. Yeah, that's a genuinely proud winner. I love that. That is not going in the shid. That's going to end up like on the mantle over the fireplace in his favorite home. Because I can only assume Dara O'Brien has multiple homes. Another awesome, lovely series. Another great episode in a great series. I love the multi-stage task idea. Very first day, come on in, order 3 things. Without having any idea what the object of the task will end up being. I wasn't even sure during this episode whether that was going to be for the final home task or for the final task on the stage. But there we go. Throw one over the caravan, cover the second with the third, and then take the second to the barrel without touching it with your hands. I feel like if Greg wanted to be harsh, he certainly could have in that task. He could have disqualified Sarah. He could have disqualified Fern for not covering the pens. He could have disqualified John for eating some of the burger. And I'm trying to wrap my head around what Dara did because it all happened so quickly. He chucked 1 pint over the caravan. Great. I guess you didn't have to cover B with C before taking it to the barrels, but he sent the guy in the suit to the barrels, didn't touch him with his hands, but the thing he covered, the other pint, he did carry over with his hand. I'm not sure Dara did that task right. Controversy. Tell me if I'm wrong tell me if your understanding of those rules is different from mine, but I don't think Dara did that task right. Not that it ultimately would have mattered, but he would have lost the episode if he was disqualified, for instance. But no one got disqualified in that. He may have just got punted down and not ended up with 5 points. Yeah, anyway. Let's start at the beginning. The prize task. Bring in the thing you think Greg would like the most. It became an opportunity for some people to take not even veiled jabs at Greg, but just outright jabs at Greg. Like, Greg, wouldn't it be nice if you were liked? Wouldn't it be nice if you had brown hair? Wouldn't it be nice if you had a Munya mask hanging around your neck? Munya's an odd duck sometimes, man. I think he got that mask from a face casting he did for Sandman. I think. That's my bet where he got that from. Because he had a fun little role on Sandman, and that casting looked a lot like his character in that show. Just as an interesting aside. Check out my reactions to Sandman if you've seen the show. And if you haven't seen the show, check it out on Netflix. It's super cool. created by a Brit, Neil Gaiman, one of your best authors, one of my favorite authors. Anyway, back to Taskmaster. What 3 things would you ask for a task if you had no idea what was to come? I'm with Munya, like the Swiss Army knife, multi-tool, the scissors even, all of that makes total sense to me. Pens, that's a good option. The A4 chocolate, that's just greedy. The cheeseburger, that's nice. The pints of cider, why not? Like, a lot of people just indulged their cravings, it seems. John just made the mistake of indulging his mid-task. The escape room, if you've ever done an escape room, none of that felt super weird. I love the twists to it, though. You wouldn't expect any less from Alex Horne. Sure, there's grapes out on the pedestal, but they did look fake, although you wouldn't be able to tell that without the aid of a magnification when you were in the caravan. But I would also think there's got to be a grape somewhere within the caravan as well. And I love Dara's precision, well, just his speed, his efficiency, bypassed 3 or 4 steps in the procedure by just going straight to the books. I like that there's a grape in the hidden panel in the book. Like, everybody found the grapes of wrath. Everybody found the key. But 3 people found the grape behind the little panel in the book. That's kind of awesome. I wish I knew where else grapes may have been. I love the fact that Fern was about to eat a fake grape, because why not? I might have done that. The compulsion to eat inedible things is called pica. It manifests in many, many different ways. I have it for paper. That's a common one. Hair is another one. I'm not a hair eater. But yeah, I'd eat a plastic grape for points. I think I would. The modeling, it's a really fun design. One of the challenges with, if you were a producer on the show, if you were part of the team that's goal is to design all the tasks, is, every season you're going to have a team of 3 and a team of 2. So how do you create a task? How do you create tasks that remain fair for unbalanced teams? And I think, Alex says, the third team didn't have a disadvantage, just 2 individual arms as opposed to 1 person with both their arms. And I agree with Greg that is in fact a disadvantage. But I think the team of 3 really screwed up by making John their eyes and their voice. You barely understand that guy when you're looking at him and communicating non-verbally, but if all you've got is verbal communication from the man, how you can create anything is beyond me. All the different shades, though, that was certainly a complication. I thought that was a fun twist on it. What's up with all the crazy names of colors, though? I wouldn't even remember what Sarah called her hair, and like 4 different shades of blue, and yeah. I think if I was scoring that, I don't think I would have given anyone 5, but that being said, Sarah and Munya did do a very good job. I would have given them 4 and 2 to the team of 3, and I think that no one could argue with that. Oh, by the way, back to the prize task, I love that Greg scored them all so harshly. I love that he gave just a single point to 3 people, and the best score he gave was just 3 to John. For a fridge magnet, because he can't give more points than that for a fridge magnet. It's like one of Greg's internal rules, and he has a code, and he's not going to violate that code while he's performing as the Taskmaster. Fair enough. I love that. Then we got our final in-house task, which we've already talked about. And then the final task on the stage, the hula skirt of balloons. I love the idea. When I first heard the task, I thought they would have to throw inflated balloons, which is at least as hard as deflating balloons with any sort of aim. But I like the deflating idea. It feels like you've got even less control than throwing an inflated balloon. A little harsh that you get disqualified, but honestly, if you hit Greg, But honestly, like, the fact there was only one disqualification makes it harsher. If at the start of that task you told me we're firing 15 deflated balloons at Greg, how many do you think are going to hit him? I would have said at least 2 or 3 people are going to get disqualified during this task. I failed to factor in the fact that John is from another planet, and the man neither believes in aiming or thinking ahead at all. He thinks aiming up and away is his best strategy. Like he can envision it coming back down like a boomerang or something. But no. Anyway, so some surprisingly solid results, and Dara got dang lucky there because his final one plummeted like right next to Greg's leg. Missed him. It must have been by inches, but he gets the win. He wins the episode. He wins the entire thing, the entire series. He wins the golden head. I feel like it will, this is what I love about Dara. He took the entire competition seriously. He was good-natured about it. He was funny the entire time. He had moments of like legitimate anger and frustration, which just made it even funnier. Pairing him with Fern and John, I know it's primarily a matter of scheduling, who's available when, all of that, but if it was a producer decision, it was a brilliant producer decision to team those 3 up. Because if you knew anything about those 3 going into this, you would know that Fern and John would completely drive Dara bonkers. And they did, many a time, which was lovely, lovely to watch. Dara is how I aspire to be if I ever got the shot of appearing on a Taskmaster. I want to be strong throughout. I want to win. I want to be proud of my win. And you could tell how proud Dara is in just holding the trophy there. Like he treated it like a proper award ceremony. He shook the hands of all his fellow competitors. Gave Sarah a kiss on the cheek because she gave him the best run for his money. But let's be real, he kind of ran away with it. And 184 points over 10 episodes means he averaged 18.4 points per episode, which is a very strong showing. I do wonder whether that's the highest score ever. If it isn't the highest, it's certainly close. He just deserves the win, and I applaud him for his pride in his achievement, because yeah, I'd be exactly the same way. I would laugh it off as it's no big deal, but I would be so chuffed to be going home with the golden head. So that's it for Series 14, guys, which is a shame because this one's a memorable one for all the right reasons. Like I said in the preamble, I will be reacting to Taskmaster New Zealand Season 3 starting next week. So you've got plenty of time to watch it ahead of me and be ready for my reactions. If you've never watched Taskmaster New Zealand, I highly recommend it. It's a great time. And there's a ton of international versions out there, guys, that are a blast. I'm going to be exploring more of them. They're every week. For as long as I do this channel or I run out of Taskmaster, I will be reacting to Taskmaster, I've decided. There will always be a fresh Taskmaster reaction on the channel. And so yeah, New Zealand Season 3, that'll be next. I will also be doing New Year's Treat when it comes out, so keep an eye out for that. And when they announce Series 15 in the spring, I'll be primed and ready. So I'm excited. Can't wait for more Taskmaster. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me over the last 10 weeks. And until next week, everybody, take care, stay healthy, we'll see you soon. Cheers.